Come closer to the fire, traveler. Tonight the wind howls like a hungry wolf, but I know how to build a hearth so the flames keep burning. The deeper the roots, the steadier the tree. The stronger the foundation, the safer the home. To thrive today, one must know their past. So tonight, I'll share with you a piece of the story. A piece of shamanism's long journey through time. Back when there were no cities, no writing, not even metal tools, the shaman already walked among humans. Yes, I'm serious. Back when people lived in caves and ate berries, they already knew there was something greater than trees and beasts. They heard whispers in the wind, saw visions in their dreams. And when a child grew ill, they called for someone who could speak to spirits. That person was not always kind, but they could help. A shaman is not a wizard, not a magician, not a performer. A shaman is a bridge between this world and the unseen, between the body and the soul, between the living and the departed. They say the first shamans were women, because woman is closer to the earth. She brings life, she feels more deeply. Later, men came to the path, not because they wished to, but because they were chosen. And this is important. You don't become a shaman because you want to. You become one because you are called. You remember I told you this once before. Go back to that firelight talk if you've forgotten. In ancient times, every tribe had a shaman. He didn't just heal. He knew when winter would come, where to find the animals, which enemy to fight, and which one to avoid. He spoke to mountain spirits and river guardians, to the ancestors. Sometimes he laughed, sometimes he was darker than night itself. But people respected him and feared him. Our world is more layered than you're used to thinking. There is the upper world, where the bright spirits dwell, the middle world, where you and I are now, and the lower world, heavy and shadowed, where fear and sickness dwell. A shaman knows how to journey between these worlds, not by imagining, but by leaving the body, by traveling with the soul. This is called kamlani. When I beat the drum and close my eyes, I don't sleep. I fly. My spirit soars like a bird, like smoke curling above the fire. I search for answers. I battle illness. I bring help. But it's dangerous. Coming back is not always easy. Some shamans go and never return. Then we bury them in a sacred place, on a hill where the wind sings their name. Shamans are not just found in the north. The American Indians have them. So do the Aboriginal people of Australia and the tribes of Southern Africa. Different names, different drums, different rituals, but the same truth: contact with the invisible. One dances in a mask, another chants with a drum, another drinks a potion and enters trance. But the essence is the same: to know, to feel, to speak with the spirits. Then came other religions, and they feared the shaman's power. Shamans were driven out, called liars, forbidden to hold ceremonies, exiled, sometimes even killed. But even in the darkest of years, people kept their faith. Because when pain comes, they don't go to the priest with beautiful robes. They go to the one who truly knows how to help. Now some of it returns. The young are searching, asking questions, learning. Yes, there are fakes, selling amulets, banging drums for video views. They are not shamans, they are actors, but the real ones still exist. Those who study with elders, who live by the laws of spirit, who know the difference between truth and shadow. They heal with words, with herbs, with fire, with water. And if one day you find yourself in a true shaman circle, you'll feel it instantly. Remember, no one becomes a shaman for wealth or glory. You do not choose the path. The path chooses you, and it devours you from the inside. Pain, dreams, voices, loneliness. These are the first signs. When the spirits call you, you cannot run. You accept, or you die. Not your body, your soul. But you don't have to be a shaman to walk with spirit. You can be a human in harmony with the world. Listen to the wind. Watch the birds. Honor your ancestors. Don't litter the forest. Don't lie. Don't curse. That too is power. That too is a path. Don't look for the shaman outside. Look for yourself inside. A shaman is not a magic button. And you are not a broken machine. Everything you need is already inside you. You just need enough silence to hear it. If you want to speak with spirits, begin with respect. Greet the river. Thank the tree. Don't ignore the old man on the path. And maybe, just maybe, the spirits will speak to you too. Not in words, in signs. Go back to our earlier talks. Practice what I've shown you. You won't understand everything at once. That's fine. I haven't told you all. Just enough to begin. The rest you'll find for yourself if you keep seeking, if you keep listening. Now go, traveler, and remember, even the darkest forest welcomes those who walk with a kind heart.